Yeah, this time we're spending a total of 5 days at Meaher State Park. Meaher State Park is, again, a park that's outside of Mobile, Alabama. Pretty nice. Got 108 total sites, full hookup, 30 amp, 50 amp, and sewer and water. And they have pull-through sites, about 6 pull-through sites, and then the other sites are back in. And I'm going to turn the camera around so you can actually see what it looks like to be on the water. The sites that most everybody tries to get are the sites that are back there closer to the water. They're back end sites. Each of the sites are mainly about 68 feet in length, and the side that is more of the backside of it is away from the water and underneath underneath the pine trees. But the one thing that's good about this side, the site that we have out here, which is site number 57, is in the evening it's hot. It's about 83 degrees today. And the places that we went to, it's extremely hot. But underneath the pine trees that we have out here, there's a breeze coming off the water, and it's coming in, and it keeps everything just a good 70 something degrees. And it's pretty cool. And we don't even have to run the air inside of the trailer. We just open up the windows and let the breeze come through. So it's a pretty good place to hold up and stay for a time period. But this is a family home, so we're here visiting family members and actually enjoying ourselves here at the Meaher. It's Meaher, Meaher State Park, outside of Mobile, Alabama. There's two different sides to Meaher State Park. There's the old side, which has the full pull-through sites, and then it's under the trees, the high pine trees, and towards the water. This is the side that's behind me. And then there's the new side, which recently opened up. I say about 6 months ago. It's a new side, and they clear cut the pine trees, but they planted some baby trees, but it's an open area. Now, if you are a person that has Starlink and you want the best Starlink connection while you're here at the state park, that side, the newer side, is the side to be in versus here on the old side. But if you are like to be underneath the trees and feel the breeze coming off the ocean, coming off the bay water at the end of the day, this is the side that we're on. Let me go over here to one of the newer sites. Stepping over. Basically, this is the newer side of Meaher State Park. I'm going to go over here and walk and look at not only the sites are 68 feet in length and pretty brand new. They also have a nice wash house that's in front of me. The washer and dryer are over there by me, but the wash house is right in front of me. Pretty new. First, these sites are 68 feet in length, and they planted a good number of trees, but it's still not like the old side that is under all of those pine trees that you see across the way. All of the pine trees that you see across the way, which is so nice. This is the new area. And as you can see, you have the hookups, nice hookups, and the hookup is not in the ground. The sewer hookup is not in the ground. So you may have to have something that kind of lifts up your sewer hose towards the end. This is one little short recording about the Rhino Rough Terrain sewer system. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the setup that I'm using now, but the setup that I had previously is the Slinky system. And in the last two sites, this includes Meaher State Park in near Mobile, Alabama, Spanish Fort. And also when I went to Mississippi, there was a site there and the sewer drain was at a hill. So it was much higher than it was. It was not at a slope to where you can just use the Slinky. And I kept having to touch the drain hose, the sewage hose. And also I also had to, the end of it is screwed on and it came off. So I had a spillage. So in order to fix that, I had to change the type of slope system that I have. And again, what I went away from was the Slinky, went away from the Slinky system to the stage system. And I think that's a better way of doing it, but I'm going to keep both of them. But in places where the terrain is uneven and it's not a simple slope, this is a better way of doing it. And yes, I do have the space in the truck to carry this stuff, but this is one of the things I had to do. This is what I had to purchase, and this is a better way for terrain that is not easy to use, roughest terrain, to make the drain plug more manageable than what I had. And it worked. It worked out. It worked pretty well. Brand new power outlets, water hookup, and these sites are pretty level. And you have a picnic table on the side along with a grill. Nice grill. I don't know about you. I like to use a grill, but at the same time, I like to bring my own grills. And let's go over here and check out the house. On the left-hand side, they have for people that are mobile challenge, and then you have stairs on this other side. I'm gonna go up the stairs just to see. And this something to wash off your body if you're coming in and out of the water, something to wash off coming out. And let's see what they have over here. See, there's another Airstream. And what size is it there? Yeah, that Airstream over there. Yeah, nice one. Now these are the restrooms, wash restrooms. They have, I say 10 of them. There's 5. I think they have 10 of these wash areas. There's 5 on this side and 5 on the other side. 5 on this side, and then there's 5 on this other side over here. Washroom, vacant. Since this is a new area, as you can see, you have a washroom, got a toilet, and then you have a pretty nice shower. So this is a new area that just recently opened, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. And as you can see across the way over there, that's the old side, and that's the side that we are a part of. And we walk down. And we'll walk down to the other side, walk down the handicap area or the mobility challenged stairs. It's on the left-hand side. Pretty nice. And as I said earlier, Meaher State Park is near the Spanish Fort side of Mobile, or Spanish Fort side of Mobile Bay. And it's 12 minutes from downtown Mobile downtown area, which is on the water. And the Renaissance Hotel is there. And every time we used to come visit the family, before we purchased our RV this time, we would try to stay at the Renaissance Hotel, which is downtown. Nice hotel. There's two different parts of it. There's one that is an older hotel, and then there's the Renaissance. But it's really the two tallest buildings that are downtown. And as I was coming in to this area, that I tried to show what those two buildings. I did have those two buildings as part of the roll in to this site, but headed back over to our area. As I said before, what I like about this old side, this side that's over on the opposite side, it's much nicer because of if you like shade and you like to feel the breeze coming in off the ocean, this is the side to be on. It's the side to be on. Now, next to the main house, this is another wash house that has a couple, about 4 washers and dryers that are $1.50 each, coin laundry. And then on each side of it, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 full. There's 6 full drive-through sites. These are pull-through sites that are on this older side over here. And let's see if I can really show what the pull-through sites look like. It's like a loop. It's like a half moon that goes around, but it covers a lot of area, and we do fit into one of those pretty nicely. Both of my truck, I had family members out here. We were able to get 5 cars within the area that we have the trailer and the truck. So it's pretty nice. Worked out pretty well for us. So Meaher State Park. This is a great park to be a part of. Great place to come. And as you can see, this backside over here is another old side of the park, and that side kind of backs up near the water, and most of those back end spots also, again, 68 feet in length, have 30, 50 amp water and sewer full hookups. But if you get any closer down to the water, you may have an opportunity to run into some alligators out there, and it's kind of choppy. So that's the other side of it. One of the things that was of concern to me as we were selecting this park was people were talking about how loud it was in this area. And from what I've been able to gather, what I can see, you can hear the traffic. Not only do you have the road that's in front of the park, you got Highway 10 or Interstate 10 that's across the way that you can see, but the traffic really isn't that bad. And that's kind of my overview of this Meaher State Park. This has been Mitch with Reaching Freedom, and please take the time to like and subscribe and comment, if you will. We like getting the comments, then we get back to everybody. And this has been Mitch again with Reaching Freedom. See you next time. Out.